South Carolina improved from 3-9 in 2015 to 6-7 last season. Do they continue the climb in the SEC Eastern Division? Mark Rogers TV, always talking college football, 24/7, 365, getting you set for the 2017 season. We have ranked the schedules in the Power 5, 68 all the way up to number 1. Now we're carving through the teams. We have completed the ACC. We're in the midst of the SEC Eastern Division, as you can see, with Will Muschamp and his South Carolina Gamecocks. 6 wins in the regular season, lost to South Florida last season. Here are the game-by-game projections for this year. So you see the percentage probability right there. That doesn't necessarily guarantee a win. That is just what I project to be the probability that that particular team, South Carolina, is going to defeat those particular opponents. But there are upsets in college football. South Carolina starts with a very intriguing matchup, ACC versus SEC against North Carolina State, a similarly tiered team, seeded team in the ACC. The game's a neutral site in Charlotte. It's a toss-up. I will make a pick on this game before game time, certainly, but for right now, I'm projecting North Carolina State to win the game by about that much. 50% on each side, and the Gamecocks lose their opener. Then they go on a run of 3 consecutive wins, 2 in the SEC. They've got Missouri on the road. They come home for Kentucky. Then they've got Louisiana Tech. They win those 3 games, but all very losable games for the Gamecocks. But they come through in the fourth quarter in those wins to go to 3-1. Then they've got a difficult stretch with, in particular, Texas A&M at Kyle Field, Arkansas and Tennessee. I like South Carolina to win the game against Tennessee. Otherwise, Texas A&M going to be very difficult on the road. And in a toss-up game, and some may say South Carolina with the advantage at home and a slight favorite over Arkansas. I think the Hogs come in and pull off the win there. So South Carolina finishes down the stretch with 4 games at home out of 5, and they complete the season with wins over Vandy. Yes, Florida. So the Gators are the better team, and they are 65% chance in my book to beat South Carolina. But the Gamecocks pull off the upset in Columbia over the Gators on this November weekend. Wofford and Clemson to close it out. Clemson's at home this year after the 56-7 demolition at Clemson last year. Gamecocks lose again to the Tigers to finish their season. Count them up, 7-5, and they go 5-3, much improved in the SEC. So South Carolina splits 4 very difficult non-conference games, the 2 against the ACC, and they go 7-5 overall. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel where we talk nothing but college football, and I do my best to get back to all your comments. So leave them right here on South Carolina, the SEC, and in college football, right here on Mark Rogers TV.